Hi everybody, and welcome to tonight's Theater of... I don't have the juice for that. But hi everyone. A bit of a long day. This might not be a super long one. We're gonna be doing some additional exploring and taking a couple more shots at moorwing tonight. Our hand is a little weird right now. I don't think it's like fully recovered from the last session we did where we overdid it a little just due to the amount of rapid movements that this game requires. But we'll give it a shot, and if I have to call it early, we'll just call it early and have a shorter part. Okay, everyone? With that said, we're gonna get right into it here. The skonging. There is skong to be had. So we went back off screen and we picked up a couple things. Game gave me a callus on my phone. Yeah, it's rough, and I have to be extra careful because that's my drawing hand. So I can't be fucking that up, which is why this might not be a very long one tonight. Alright. So there's a couple things I wanted to do before we jump into moorwing. Just because of how nightmarish that is on my hand. Which is... if I can remember where the button is. Here we go. So... we went back and we explored more of Mossholm and finished up a couple side quests. So we have an extra memory locket. We picked up this Weaver effigy. We did buy the simple key from the first shop. And we also have the Sting shard now. Oh, and we found the moss guy and we turned in our moss. So nothing major happened off screen. However... we do now know 2 locations for doors. One of which is like on the far... there's a small key door over here. And there is a small key door down here in Deep Docks. We only have 1 small key right now. We haven't found the ability to get more. Also, it was like expensive as shit. It was like 500. We had to grind for that shit. We also did find another like freak beast back in Mossholm that we're gonna go check out. Bone bottoms first? Okay. It's one of those things where it's like I don't mind, like, going for either of them, but it's, like... it's gonna come down to, like, if it's, like, equipment or just a straight-up zone. But then again, none of the equipment we found has actually been, like, too helpful so far, which is kind of crazy. I was gonna head over to Bone Bottom anyway, because there's a real freak over here I wanted to do something about if I can. So now that we have a couple more movement tools, we can go over here. And we checked this out already, which is how we know that there's a small key zone back here. But this room's fucked up. Yeah. That's it. That's literally it. There's nothing else going on here outside of it doing like 500 trillion damage a second. It angled under the shot. Yeah, this thing's weird. When you enter, it gives you like a boss roar, but doesn't seem to have any kind of notification on it. Did not bother killing. He has way too much HP. Yeah, that's kind of what I feared, especially considering right now we can do like literally one hit every so often. Also, both his barf and his contact damage are 2 pips, which is kind of absurd. Once you have sprint, you can literally just run past him though, so he's not like that big of a threat. And this is the small key we found. Boop. It gives 2 entries for... That's fucked up, because that means there's gonna be another one of those later. The wormways. Okay. I see we've gone to the deep. Okay, that's a way down. Contact damage being 2 pips is like my only real complaint. It's a little much. I feel like a lot of my complaints about this game so far would be fixed if it wasn't just like immediately like, yeah, 2 damage on like fucking everything. I wonder, do they want me to? Hold on. Oh, for the worms? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so we can't go that way yet. Okay, they do 2 damage on hit. Of course they do. Yep, and we can't even... That doesn't even actually hit them. Wow, this guy's really infrequent up front, huh? Yeah, they are freaking... They are just infinite MP. Hold on. Whoa! Okay, they move with you. Okay. God. Yeah, sure, man. Why are there worms everywhere? Okay, let's just refill. Oh, it ran away. Bop, bop. Flying versions of the fucking coin enemies. Okay. Woo! Oh, she's in here. My God. Okay. Girl, where the hell are we? Greetings, Chakra. It is welcome to surprise hear your call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master? Pashanka. It's a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn the rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within this land winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter, though. She can enlighten me again when we meet. Until then, I will continue in her shadow. 70 for the fucking worm zone. And we also haven't found a bench yet. And enemies that actually drop shit in here are, like, extremely limited. Oh. I guess we're doing the entire worm zone again. Because that just happened. Dash past one as intended, only to be hit with another one that was in the dark spot off screen. There's some, like, design sections in this game where I just kind of have to stare at them for a moment. Alright, hold on. Let's go up top here. We can generate a couple of these pretty quickly. Especially because the only place we found down bottom to actually, like... The only place we found down bottom to actually get rosaries was, like, basically in hell. Like, everything was just falling into pits. This is the best early game zone we found so far for gathering rosaries, at least. Just because there's a bench literally right here. And every enemy in here drops at least 5. Into the moss room. Yeah, so if you just do this loop, you can just generate 20 in like 20 seconds, which isn't like a good number, but it's enough. especially just because it's one of the few that's directly on top of a bench. No, yeah, there's no good rosary spot till Citadel. That's about what I figured. Okay, with that, we can run on back. There we go. Okay, now we just have to remember the path back to Chakra. Which, yeah. Yep. Sometimes Hornet, when you're floating, just doesn't want to register the ledge grab. Annoying. Okay. Time to generate health again. The timings on these is like kind of gross. Wow. It's just still coming. That's crazy. Hey. Almost back. Okay. She's already gone back to the hub. Okay. Okay. Rad. Awesome. Time to grind those up and head back to town, I guess, since she was there for exactly one life. And then left. $70's not a lot, at least. Oh, 40. Okay, 2 more runs. I forgot to set down. I can't believe she just immediately went back to town after I saw her for 1 second in the zone. Alright. One more. You don't want to be there. It's fair. It's understandable. I just wish that we had, like... I need a chakra radar outside of just the shop vendor's thing on the map. There's another vendor in town. Okay. And off we go. Don't care. Goodbye. Don't care. Goodbye. Hey, girl. Wormway's map. Oh, that's literally just it, huh? That's like the last... That section's like the last room before it spits you back out into Moss Home, huh? Outside of down and apparently up here, which I don't think we can get to. Ba-ba, da-da-da-da-da-da. I love how many enemies there are that can just turn off knockback, by the way. I think it's the inconsistency on the worm's movement that really bothers me. Yeah, fuck it. Ah, we're doing this again, huh? Oh my god, this shit still exists? It doesn't actually seem to give us anything. But that's the, like, extra masks juice. Like, we're not getting any. But that's what that was from the first game. I love not being able to see. Goodbye. Yep. We're above Ruin Chapel. Don't know if I can trust any of these drop downs is the fucked up part. Thank you, actually. Good job. We are just off the fucking map at this point, by the way. Chapel of the Wanderer. Was there even a bench near here? Because last time we had a really annoying fight in this zone. Okay. Oh, we can finally open this door. Yep. You gotta open the gate to the Great Bone Gate back there. Without even asking my permission. Feeling curious, were you? There's a vast grave beyond. I'd assumed that most bugs died climbing the path. But it seems many fell before their trek had barely commenced. Aye, lost their lives to beasts, or to luck, turned rotten. Others were simply formed too frail. At least those poor souls can rest together. Death and death and death, the eternal promise of our eternal kingdom. Eventually, it claims us all. Okay, that's all she has to say. Alright. Oh. Some things never change. Okay, well, now we know we have a quick run back. And by a quick run, I mean it's still like a minute long. But at least we can just get here for free now. Oh my god, is this shit gonna be a maze? Some things never change. Oh, that one was a rock. Here we go. Oh! They just dropped out of the fucking ceiling on me. Like, immediately. Team Cherry really does think they're some of the funniest guys in the universe. They got that part of the Souls, like, shit down for sure. No. With tools, that should be pretty easy. It's just a really dark, really small room where it's hard to see shit. Like, dropping a bunch of guys, even if they're little guys that are aggro into a room that small, just makes it very hard to see anything. Forgot that guy did 2 pips. There's always one more round than I think there's gonna be. Like, every time. Like, they're really good at giving you, like, one too many rounds. Sometimes it really does just have me looking, like, directly into the camera, like, who hurt you? Like, why is it like this? There we go. No. That round would be completely fine if it wasn't for just there's literally just, it's a tiny room and there's just a flying guy jumping over and over again above your head. Just fluttering around with contact damage. Like, the other 2 guys in there are not a problem. It's crazy how much more difficult that becomes just by dropping one dude in it. Great start. There we go. Ah. Shortcut back. Hey, new crest. Bound the crest of the Wanderer. Cut swiftly and nimbly with short, precise strikes. Knife. Yep, very short range. Oh, it does just have straight up the Hollow Knight pogo. Okay. Just very tiny. I imagine you can do a lot of damage very fast, at least. As long as you're willing to be, you know, within 2 pip of contact damage range. Yeah, the pogo's about the only difference. Outside of range. Ah! Okay. Bye. The first game's moveset goes fast. Yeah, that's about what I noticed. Like, the moment I did that, I was like, oh, okay. I just don't know how well it works in a game with just that much. Well, the Knight's weapon is also just much tinier. If contact damage it wasn't so aggressive and enemies weren't so like, if contact damage wasn't so strong and enemy types weren't so aggressive on movement, I feel like I'd feel a lot more incentive to actually use that. They also have a chance to crit. I see. How do I even... change my crest? There it is. Back to this for now, because I don't want to set that up. You only get 1 red slot. Ooh, yeah. Then again, most of them at least start with red slot, right? 1 red slot right now. Right. Back to the worms, I guess. I would say now that we have Hornet's like actual proper tool set on our optional tool, we will probably be able to deal with moorwing a lot quicker. Because it's gonna run into those things like a fucking dumbass constantly. Oh boy. Main drawback is slow attacks. Yeah. Bigger range, slower attack speed. It's not like so slow at least. Okay, worm ways. You can just sit out damage. Yeah, makes sense. As long as you're willing to stick close. Thing, and so far there hasn't really been tools like the knight got in this. There hasn't been like there hasn't been a lot of viability for like a straight up like magic build so far. Okay. And we're back. It's actually further down here. Oh, nice. One crest gets multiple spots. That's understandable. Hornet wasn't very much of like a spell user. Okay, we can get right back into here now at least. Gonna stop. There's a bug where an NPC can go missing. Ooh. Are you sure that's a bug? That just feels like something that Souls-like kind of style games just love to do. Dead bugs first. It is? Okay. Oh my god. Don't fuck up. I fucked up. Okay, fine. Imagine getting out here before you had float. I felt that. Doesn't seem doable until we get double jump. Let's see, was there another? Yeah, there was. Or maybe not. Okay, there we go. In we go. These bastards. They are so evil. Like, they think they're so fucking funny, dog. Oh my god. Area unknown. The Shellwood. That one's a That's scary! What do you mean there's a converter at the entrance of a zone? Oh, that's a massive skip? Okay. That guy did take like 6 hits to fucking kill. Yeah, I noticed. I'm like way up on the fucking map. Like I noticed when we got out into the zone. Oh, are we in the zone behind moorwing? That's funny. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh. I see the last flea. Oh, oops. Oh, okay. Okay. Mercy. Okay, the last flea is down. Whoa. Okay, we can do that. Just gonna have to... Just gonna be forced... Born to live, forced to lock in. So you're telling me one of the easy ways to beat moorwing is to complete the flea mission, but one of the fleas is behind moorwing? Of course, now I'm messing up over and over again. There's way more than 5. Okay. It's just they'll give you a later version of the mission, I assume. Because they did that for... Oh, I forgot to go trade in my moss berry. I'm gonna get less points for my moss. What? Through the floor. There you go, little guy. It doesn't matter. I got him. Let's get out of here. Alright, well, we don't have to do that segment anymore, but we do have to find a fast travel still. Which usually they aren't too far away from benches. So let's take a look around now. It's like, I'm all the fucking way up here now. I'm not going back until I find a shortcut. Spare a song for those who lay here silent. By strength abandoned, they fell before the final ascent. Are you aggro? You are. Jesus. Wow. Get fucked, idiot. That beats lost. He had about 50. Okay. There she is. These weaven roads show evidence of my master's passage. A thrice-crushed bug, gouged wood, score prints of sharp claws passing. Small signs that only I can read. Though the trail is cold, it eases me to know she is still within this land. I am gonna buy this, because if I don't buy this now and I die, she will go all the way back to the hub. Pushonka. Damn, bro. Really need to do that? It's very interesting that there's like a gap between like bugs and like seemingly sentient bugs. Pilgrim, this settlement welcomes all who step the holy path. May you ease your shelf in, that your strength renewed can carry you higher. Well, this is something that was probably supposed to play after we killed moorwing. Fucked up. Haunted Bell Heart. Yep, new objective. The thread-spun sound. Break the silken curse. Now this is a Souls hub. Yep. I can actually do in here currently. Damn, this place is fucked. Yep. On the other side of the. Quit and load the game while sitting on the bench here. Okay. Huh. I didn't notice anything. Oh, there we go. Weird. I wonder if shit's a little funky because I came in here backwards. Because I pause quit. Like what, just close out the entire game, I guess? I did not think we were just going to like skip moorwing over the course of this stream, but also rip Bozo, fuck that guy. Nope. I guess my hornet's just immune. So can I even do... Oh. Nope. Does not appear that I can currently do anything here. That's annoying. Why are you back? What? Yeah, his ass is just gone now. Okay, well, at least we do have a fast travel point, so let's go turn some of this shit in. See ya, fuckers. If we go down here and we turn that in, we might just get enough to get that quick travel point in town. Yeah, those pitchfork guys suck. They're just... They weren't there the first time I ran through, by the way. Sometimes the zone will just be like, you progressed. Here's fucked up guys that are just gonna be there now. Bring Mossberry to the moss creature. Hello, Moss Man. A nice reward. Whee! Alright, now we can go get that fast travel point. Be sweepy. Okay, I'll see you in a minute, little guy. Once I pay your blood money to get you back in my house.
Haha! Docin nata scriba.
Nesvir?
Ah, samia samasa.
There's no one here for you to fight anymore. Unless he suddenly starts respawning here. Nope. Bro saw me get in and was like, damn, fuck, I guess she got me. I'll be back later. Era. Do, 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 do. There we go. Okay, so from here, you gotta go talk to the fleas. You know, when I heard there would be 2 options, to make moorwing easier, go check the bench near the entrance to Hunter's March. Okay, I will in a second. I still have to do Hunter's March. There's Hunter's March and there's the Bird Room, which are honestly both probably doable now that we have a good tool. Flea caravan time. So many fleas have joined the caravan. What a miracle. We cannot thank you enough for honoring our humble wish. The lost fleas, wish granted. There are still many fleas to be united with, though. You've rested long enough, the caravan must head higher. Oh, but stranger, how remiss of me. I introduced myself earlier without ever asking for your name. Forgive me. Please, what shall we call you?
Fine.
You may call me Hornet, Flea Master. Know that I, like you, am glad to see your fellow fleas safe with your caravan. These are dangerous lands to travel alone. I still have a long journey ahead of me. If I come across any more fleas, I will assist where I am able. Oh, Vavenda! That is to say, incredible! What a beautiful thing for me to hear. My dear friend, Miss Hornet, our caravan must be away now, toward the wide moor high above. Would you travel with us? Oh, okay. Cute. So there's 2 skips. Aww. The journey here was long, but we did not lose a single flea. I'm told it's good luck to bring a guest along when traveling, so we must have you to thank. I trust the trip was agreeable for you. A pleasure, perhaps, nestled in with our dear little ones. They certainly make for energetic traveling companions. I've not often had the opportunity to socialize with such spirited sorts. Splendid. And now you must go and see Grishkin. Sitting here by the bubbling cauldron. At the long distance, we drink to refill our spirit. Oh, we are literally at the moorwing arena. The Denshka! Miss Hornet, is it? Welcome to our new camp. The traveling is done, and so we drink. No better way to revive the spirit than to drink the famous flea brew. Just finished the batch. You are a friend, finder of lost little fleas, Take bottle of flea brew with you. Keep you warm while you travel. Always brewing here, so no fear to drink plenty. Return when you are wanting more. You got flea brew. The Densha. Want for shelter from the thick gray air is heavy and wet. I'm sorry for the little flea's health in this land. They make play in the filthy water. I say them stop. They just laugh and splash on me. They lack respect. Most buds instinctively obey those with strength and will. Speak with authority, or your commands may go unheeded. Ugh, really? It's Flea Master's job to teach Flea such. I'll just have to wait here until it's time to move on. Yeah, they just park where moorwing is. It is a red tool. Invigorating beverage prepared by the Flea Caravan. Increase the speed of movements and attacks. Yeah, that's crazy. Moorwing defeated twice over. Get fucked, idiot. Okay. And now let's head back down. Fuck! Hornet's little fun when you just run straight into a wall is very funny. Like, you wouldn't think she's the type to just go, ooh, but she sure does. Sure. Okay. Still need wall jump probably even. I don't even think double jump will make it to that one. Okay, it's not here yet? Okay. Well, since we're here, let's give Hunter's Marsh another attempt here. Marsh another attempt. I really wish your good buddy would just stay here. Instead of fucking off because you made a bit of progress. Alright, and we can just run through this area. See ya. Okay. It's really annoying how mobile this guy is. Oh. Attack damage. It'd be a lot more reasonable if that guy just didn't take like 15 trillion hits to kill. God, there's another fucking wave. Yep. Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, why would we be normal? Why would we ever be normal about any of this? When we can be aggressively not normal. Ah, that just sucks. Yeah, that just sucks. Just not a fun fight. I don't know why half the fights in the game are like this. It really is just the filler rounds. If the filler rounds weren't there, this would be reasonable. But instead they just are there to turn every single combat encounter into like 5 minutes on each attempt. Okay, so we have hard progress and birds, I think, primarily now. Yeah, we need double jump for the wormways. Birds are... Craw Lake is the only thing in birds. Double jump for that. Zone right there at the entrance to Far Fields. Double jump for that at the top of the Marrow. And or wall. Whichever one we get. Double jump or like wall climb. Okay, looks like the only real place we can go is back to current progression for now, unless we want to try birds, but the bird fight also sucks ass. Doo-doo. I do not remember saying, like, I'm still having fun whenever I'm allowed to actually, like, explore. But I do not remember having so many instances of going, man, this sucks ass in the original Hollow Knight. Like, usually whenever I said that, it was for something optional. And here it's for, like, every third fight. So can I even do anything in here right now? Looks like everything's a dead end. Yeah, looks like we might just have to continue for now. Alright, back out we go. Into the bug dimension. I assume we're probably getting double jump or wall climb soon. Based off how these zones are starting to form around us. That's funny. Little flies. Cute. Okay, can't get up there yet. Looks like we're going down. I like how vertical this is. This is fun. Pinch up. Thanks. Oh. Oh boy. I hope you were excited for yet another combat room. What the fuck? Okay. God, it really is just playing a different video game when you actually have Hornet's tools properly. Like, that thing changes. how you're playing this shit. Need rosaries. Of course you do. All that for a bench that isn't even available. Oh, that's a proper Dark Souls shortcut. Okay, so we can head back. Luckily, thanks to that shortcut, and grind out a couple rosaries. I've noticed that these are getting more expensive, by the way. Okay, take us back to the grinding spot again for like the 3rd time on this stream. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whee! Annoying. I hate that there are zoning enemies this early in the game. It's like, come on, dog. What are we doing? Okay. 36. Oh, well, okay. Caught that guy off guard and he just straight up died. Run into their face. Yeah. Well, the problem is that contact damage sure does exist still. Where it's like I can stay in their face, but if I'm too far in their face, I'm just gonna get punched. Okay. At least this slowly builds up our shells again. Okay. I'm just saying, it's kind of insane that every single bench in Farloom seems to be charging. Like, there's not like a single goddamn normal bench in this city. Buy the crafting kit. Not yet, but it's on the list. I'll probably grind it off stream and pick it up. That's the one thing I don't think I picked up from her. Like, I'm trying not to grind on screen as much as I can, but you just don't get a lot of rosaries in zones. It's kind of crazy how limited they are versus how much they ask from you. Ow. There we go. You can... They're so, like, background element coded. I didn't imagine you could do that. Okay. Now we have to go back down and around. I see. You can only start getting up here once you've brought it down. That's a cute detail. Just those, like, fucking worm freaks from the original game. Oh. Can I not? There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that thing's dead. The nests stay dead? Okay, good. Yes, please come down and become a target. It was so much faster than I was expecting it to be. There we go. Oh boy. Oh! Oh. Back up we go. Yeah, those are a little much to not just stay permanently dead. Wow. It clipped right through the fucking wall to get me there. fall apart. Core of a flower formed around the body of a consumed wood wasp. Secretes a sticky sap so that the wasp subsists on. See, in Hollow Knight, that would have been hidden behind, like, 3 destructible walls, and you would have done a platforming segment for it. And then you wouldn't know what it is for, like, 70% of the game. Hi! Gray root, shell, white mask, red cloak, bug, a living bug.
Nesvia?
Bug I am, at least in part, but you are quite different. I apologize if I have roused you from some deep slumber. Long sleep, but now is the waking. Growth, time of birth. The time of birth approaches. Seed bug, the time of birth approaches. Now, at the right of the polyp, bug, you are only one left. None more tread here. None. For the right, the polyp hearts are needed. Bring them here.
Hironare.
If you have knowledge or power to grant, I will aid you. These polyp hearts you desire, can they be found about the wood? Polyp hearts, found in the woods. Yes, bug. Seek out the purple blooms inside the hearts. The time of birth approaches. They are needed. Bring them. Okay, how many? A lot! 6. Getting back here is not bad, at least. So we have to go all the way to the right now. That was all I was trying to do. It's kind of crazy that some people just might not get float. Oh, we already killed that guy. Okay. Okay. Up. Thank God for normal pogos. Hornet. Grab the ledge. Now that room is sus as hell. Oh, there's a fucking vertical jump coming out. Oh! Ew! No shortcut, huh? Okay, just platform fast enough. There we go. This is a very, very, like, Souls area. I say that lovingly. Bells. This is a very cool area. Oh boy. Sis, I have heard legend of you. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. That's a little much. Was there a... Got him. Yep. A rosary string. Do, 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 do. Okay, so we can get back to the top of Bellheart at least. It looks like that's... Well, it might not be optional, but... You don't have to do it immediately. It might just be slightly too high up, I see. Okay, and that one just goes to Bone Bottom, and we can't get anywhere for now from there. Okay, yeah, we just have to do Sister. Okay, the area denial is a little mean. Oh, we can destroy them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the... attacks coming out that fast and also being 2 hit is a little crazy. Like, well, not 2 damage, but 2 pips. I will say, I don't think Hornet needed a tools like accessory. I think you should have just gotten them back on respawn, and it probably would have been completely fine. Comes out so fucking fast. Also, you have to watch for the arm she's doing, which is crazy. Oh, what are we? What are we fucking? Why do they also do 2-hit? Yeah, no, learning it adapting to the reaction time made it fine. Why does she have an ad phase and the ads also do 2 hits? Like, what? Why? What the fuck is the purpose of that? Save my fucking tools for those things, I guess. Nope, dodged the wrong way. Oh, fucking 2 hits of contact damage because her stun is an attack. Oh, and she comes back. Yeah, of course she does. And she summons more. They aren't just a phase transition. Okay. Why? Like, every time I encounter a new boss, I'm like, why did they even begin to think that was a good idea? Yeah, I don't know if I got all this in me for, like, on streaming everything. The boss after this one rolls. That's nice to know. It's just like I'm loving exploring and progressing, but every time I hit a boss, I'm just like, dog. Lol. Step right into it. Whoa! Perfect run, and then I get contact damage, then bounce into a fucking wall, and then immediately hit with her 2-hit damage hit that just kills me. Okay. Okay. Prior to nurse, she could summon 2 instead of 1. Yeah, they need... I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Fuck you? Yep, we're just doing this, huh? Okay. Yeah, no, this just isn't fun. This just isn't a fun one. Like, even moorwing was messy, but I was still, like, having a bit of fun. This is just annoying. Like, it being a summon boss with area denial that can have, like, up to, like, 7 things on fucking screen at once during phase 3 that all do contact damage on top of normal attacks is, like, just not... It's not a fun time. Okay. Great start. I think the worst part is that there's like, this is one of those fights where there's like nowhere else to really go out that isn't also fights right now. That are like optional fights. So we're just kind of like stuck here. Whereas it always felt like there was always somewhere else to go in Hollow Knight if you were having issues. Oh, great. She slid into me. Cool. Awesome. I don't even know what you want me to say about that one. Like, I started healing and she started the summon and it just dropped it on me in the healing animation. Canceled my heal and then killed me. Like, I have her move. I've learned her entire moveset. It really is just... Yeah, we put a bunch of annoying shit in the arena with her. Annoying. I just lost 3 pips due to fucking animation lock. And she's still calling in boys. And she just slid over to me and killed me instantly. Okay. I love having to jump to be able to hit in this fight, and the boss can just slide across the entire room in an instant, and then if they touch me, I take 2 damage. That's really cool. I don't remember contact damage being that as much of an issue in the original game. But that might be because everything was a bit slower and also only did 1 pip on most of it only did 1 pip on contact. Whereas here everything is like hyper aggressive and always seemingly does too. What? Hornet, why were you facing the wrong fucking way? Thank you, Hornet. The worst part is that because of how tools work, we're gonna run into a Bloodborne problem soon. Which is really cool. It's really cool that I'm running into like a blood vials problem. Where I have to go grind resources to keep trying on a boss if I want to have my entire toolkit. Okay, now she's just not registering a down input. That's great. Okay. Great. Great. Awesome. That was contact damage. So much in this has to go right. Bum, bum, bum. Like, honestly, I think the easiest way to fix this would just be making her do 1 damage. Like, if she's gonna summon all of this garbage, then there's no reason her basic attack should also be able to kill you in 3 hits. Especially since the minions she calls in are air-based aerial denial. And she calls them in constantly, which is kind of absurd. What, Hornet, what the fuck? That was not what I inputted. Why can she call in more during this phase? Video game. There we go. Fuck you. Okay, that sucked. That wasn't fun. That was just not fun. I'm starting to think that Team Cherry, being allowed to do whatever they wanted alone for 7 years straight, and just making whatever the fuck they wanted without any form of, like, playtesters outside of themselves, maybe made some things a little insane when it comes to design decisions. The fact that she used to summon 2 and seemingly just did all that shit at random. Sit down. One of the worst fights in the game. Good to know. It's crazy that, like, because I can't think of too many fights. Like, there were a couple of fights that kind of sucked. Even in base Hollow Knight, but I can't think of any that, like, moments where I've gone 2 bosses back to back have had me be like, oh, yeah, no, that just sucked. Those were just not fun. Like, twice in a row. Like, they weren't like they didn't feel like undoable, but they just did not feel fun at all. Dog, come on. Oh, that doesn't even do enough to kill. There we go. Let's just do this since we're gonna be dealing with this for a while. What? Oh no, we can jump up here now. Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. Ugh. Oh boy. Fine. I just wanted it out of the way. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, looks like there's another exit out of the main room there I could have taken as well, but I have to go get my stuff back first, which is kind of annoying because what the heck was up with that? Do 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 do. I love that you can't get through there without. I love that these enemies exist to like stall. I love that I still don't have a needle upgrade, by the way. That's really cool. It's really fun that everything I fight takes like at least 4 hits still. For just generic enemies. Hit this thing back like it's Wanda in a it's Wanda ulting in Marvel Rivals. Why do you respawn? Okay, so that's how we get to it. Okay, I just wanted to double check. But yeah, okay, these guys are, I guess, considered part of the arena, so they respawn every time we enter and leave a room. Instead of at a spawn point. Alright. Because there should be a way up. Okay, we have to go around again, it looks like. That's weird. I didn't see a way up from the other side. There we go. There doesn't appear to be anything we can do about that yet. Oh, that's goofy. So it looks like if you time it right, you might be able to jump up to the top off this thing. Okay. We can still bait him. Just a little goofy. There we go. There we go. Hell. We're in hell. Okay. Oh. This is... Oh, fuck. This is the entrance. They're gonna respawn. Yep. Awesome. Yep. All back. Why do they constantly respawn in this zone? I don't know why they respawn every single room over here, like suddenly we're on Castlevania rules. But the rosary guys need me to be at a bench, huh? Okay. Woo! Do-do. Okay. Hey! Wow, they make us work for these. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Wings. Cling grip. Leap to rapidly scale heights after scaling. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just double jump. It's just wall jump from Hollow Knight. Oh, you're just normal enemies now. That's awesome. Movement is now instantly better for everything, forever. Oh, fuck off. Dog. Just dump them. Just dump it. Just dump it on there. Fuck that thing. Fuck the hive. Tools were meant to be used. Yeah, they really make you work for these, huh? Woo! Okay, and we're through. So now we can go back to Belle. Literally, the power of wall jump was what was stopping us in, like, every zone so far. Ooh! What the fuck is that thing? Like a big bellfly. Come back. Thank you. Okay, but actually come back, though. I do need to kill you so I can go up. Bell spider. Good lord. At least so far everything's been a flea and not a fucked up mimic. Why do they keep falling? Awesome. Really rad that I took two. Why is this a bench? Dog. Why does that... I want to go back. I want to go back to the last bench. I don't want to be here. I assumed you would, you know, send me back to the bench that was right underneath here. There we go. Oh. Go. Well, we know that they're gonna be doing stupid tricks in here. Yeah, she goes, ow! Alright, so we know the next one. Cool. Why do they do double damage? Why is everything in this game like this? There's no reason for them to do double contact damage. It's just a guy. Oh my god, look at that shit. Fuck off. So many secret rooms. Fuck off with you. Where the fuck am I? Okay, this one's free at least. Oh. I love that they'll be like, bench this way, and then it's like 4 rooms down. I see. Yeah, we're right here. That's a doable place for a bench now. Because we don't need to take the elevator anymore. Yep, just barely can make it. No, I wasn't quite expecting Bellheart to like be a zone on its own. Boy, is that a fucking combat room? Okay, no. Dude. They shall join, union upon your thread, a gift for your waking, a world strung to serve. Creature, your claws guide those cursed threads, but you are not their source. What role do you play in this vile affliction? Oh, there she is, the rare birthling, precious child of Weirman Weaver. Spawn of those who dared to flee, she found her way home, at last. How fine her shell and silken claw for you, mother. Let me claim her all for you. Yeah, of course. Widow. So, yeah, he sure is teleporting all over the place. Oh! That's not how I thought that would work at all. Okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting back-to-back bosses, more or less, but here we are. They do seem rather silly. I just don't know how much more silly juice I got in me after the previous boss fight. Also, there was something else over here. These devs. I'm in the same room in that trap respawn. Okay. Let's go sit back down here. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna grab my money and quit, I think, real quick. Because I don't remember how much I had. And there's some stuff I do still have to buy. Fortunately, not a lot in here has actually, like, dropped cash. Ugh. Silksong. I actually remember. Oh, yeah, I remember how to get back quickly from here. Yeah, it's not that bad. I like, by the way, that fucking boss just kind of existed to be a boss in this zone, and it doesn't seem to have had any actual, like, intrinsic value. Why did you respawn? Like, it was literally just happened to be blocking the way, boss. Because this guy's the actual boss for the area. Okay. I think it's 160 for what we need. So we have to do like 4 runs of this. Wrong way. Actually, no, we have to do less than 4 runs because we have to. I love you, Big Bug. You are my like shining light in all of this nonsense. Farland fucking sucks, man. I want to go back to Deep Nest. I love it getting to stand inside me during my invincible frames. That's great. Okay. Yeah, let's get the last of what we needed to go buy the thing from for Armor Forge for cool upgrades. Yep. Almost done already. That's enough. I think. Actually, no, it might not. It might be 180. I can't remember. There we go. Whoa. Alright. Be enough. Head down to Forge Daughter. And this will probably be the last thing we do for tonight, just because we're worn out. I don't know how I ever did, like, 6-hour Hollow Knight streams. I guess it was just because that game's, like, a lot more chill outside of some bosses. We have to go to Deep Dock. Yeah. I'm kind of just like, I don't know how some people just like locked in on this game in like 3 days and cleared it. Like that, you have some bizarre endurance. Oh, that's right. There's a thing about hitting the bell here too. No, that's the other small key. There was instructions about hitting the bell, I think. That we didn't do anything with. But let's buy this first.
Mario.
Then if you require our craft, the forge is always hot. Tool pouch and crafting kit. A pouch for holding traps and tools, and fine crafting implements. To increase. Oh, they just get combined into one. Okay. So weapons do more damage. Tools do more damage now, huh? Okay, let me just double check this. It was right here. 7 bolt tell. 30 measures, 4 beats smoke crack, 8 beats smell. 9th bell toll. 7 beats meat smell. Roll. So 9 hits on the bell. Alright.
So many.
You got anything to say down here, buddy? Nope. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's get back to Hub then. And next time I stream this, I guess we're in Widow Hour, going to do some other fights. Whee! Okay. Oh, that's enough for today because we're tired because oh my god. Alright, thanks for coming out, you guys. We'll get back to this when I feel like I have the energy for it again. I'm not making any promises. I'm in a weird place with this game where I think the things this game does great are better than Hollow Knight. But a lot of the, like, design ethos of this game, I think is much worse than a lot of Hollow Knight. Which is kind of disappointing. It would be neat. I don't want to be one of those guys, but, like, I feel like you just need to make a mode that cuts a lot of the early game damage in half. I'm not saying it has to be a patch. Just, like, make a slightly easier version that just adjusts damage on a lot of shit. and this game would be a lot more enjoyable. It's crazy that we're, like, what, 5 or 6 zones in, and we don't have the ability to upgrade our weapon at all. And our primary and like normal enemies are taking like 4 to 5 hits in certain areas. And we can only get a tool upgrade, but getting the tool upgrade and the tool costs like 400 rosaries. And there's no really good place to grind rosaries, and the best spot gets you like 20 a run. And there's not a lot of optional zones, and the optional zones that do exist are gated by fights that are harder than all of progression-based fights anyway. And the combat rooms are like 5 to 6 waves long, and there's a bunch of trash waves to pad them out for no reason. It's just like fight 3 of the guy you just fought 2 of. But then I actually get to explore, and exploring everything is really fun. I like platforming, I like going through it, I like finding secrets, which, I don't know. It's weird. It feels weird. Like, Act 1 feels oddly linear and railroady, and there's no way to make it easier. Yes, like, I will say the next time we stream, it will probably be like an hour or 2 of running around to all the locations that we can wall jump. Because there's like 4 or 5 that I know off the top of our head that we can wall jump at to just see what's there. Yeah, you have to get through that boss. Yeah, it's crazy because like that boss really didn't have to exist. You fight the next boss within like 10 minutes of it. They just came up with the idea for that boss and never asked themselves if they really should do this. Because they're the ones testing the game and have been working on it for 7 years. But no. Creator vision and all that, no. It's just like, damn, I didn't think I'd feel as mixed on this game as I do. And it's not because the game's bad. It's just... It really is just that they made the game for 7 years on their own, right off of making the last game, and it was made to be DLC. So it's like as difficult as the end of Hollow Knight, like average areas. Like off the bat. Okay. That is gonna be it for tonight, though. Thanks for coming out, everybody. My throat's starting to go, so I'm gonna drink a bunch of water and chill for a while. You guys have a good one. Sweet dreams, and we'll see y'all next time, okay? I think Blasphemous 1's an easier game. Oh. Yeah, probably. That's still on the list, by the way. I don't know if that's one we'll finish on stream, but that one is on the list eventually. I do want to check that out try that at some point. All right. See you guys. Night.